How's it going, YouTube? So this is the deal. Guys I played against in the recent games and guys that I lab against and stuff have been telling me, uh, that my running game is just off the chain, and they want to, get some tips on it. And I've had a lot of guys tell me lately that my running game is, I'm averaging about 250 yards a game on the ground, and everybody's kind of wanting to know how I'm doing it, what plays I'm calling, and how I know when to call the plays. So here we have a 4-3 defense, and against the 4-3, you want to run two plays. You want to run pitches, and you want to run counters. You don't, and I repeat, you do not want to run up the gut. You don't want to run dives and off tackle. Off tackle sometimes works, but you don't want to run dives or anything like that, or it'll get jammed up. And if it's man coverage, the less traffic, the better. As you can see here, the less people that you have to run into, the better. So I'm always motioning one receiver. I see that he's running with them. He turns and runs with them. That means it's man. And then we're just going to have gore time around the outside. Throw the stiff arm. I'm always stiff armor. Whenever I get in traffic, I'm just going to be hammering the A button and trying to break out of it. Here the linebacker comes underneath to make the play, and it's an easy 6 points. So that's against the 4-3. That's one thing to do. I always start off against a good base play. With a good base play, I mean. It's usually the counter weak because it works against almost everything. Here we're going to come out. We see that it's the 4-3. We're going to motion a guy and run the counter. And we have yet another touchdown if he gets past, which he doesn't, whatever. It's a huge gain. We're ripping defenses apart here. You see that it's man defense, so you want, once again, you want less traffic to run through. So what we can do is flip the counter and audible our guy over here, and we have less traffic once again and a touchdown once again. Big plays. The more linebackers on the field, the better the counter is going to work. And don't forget your stiff arm, your money juke, and the little bit of the cutback. There's a stiff arm and a little bit of the juke. The Ravens defense is just so steady. It's hard to juke them out. It's hard to stiff arm them and stuff like that. Now we're going to go to, we can run, a whole little series out of this. People think they know how to stop it, but if you run it right, they don't. We're going to go to the 3-4 Predator, and we're going to call the pinch play. This is what everybody likes to run. This is their little money run play. And see ya. Lights out. 3-4 pitches. Pitches and counters. Any 3-4 defense, we're going to use pitches and counters. And we're going to use off tackle. The dive is going to be for short yardage situations and short yardage situations only. Okay? Here we go again to the backside. You see him stacking up the line of scrimmage one way to the right to try to stop you. Just snap it when he gets to the tackle so he picks up that outside linebacker and take off for a big run. It's just the X's and O's of the game. You've got 7 guys in the box that are linebackers and defensive linemen. You got to go outside. You're not going to make a living through the middle. You can find those plays. The counter's going to be in the strong close, and the best tosses and power plays are going to be in the strong close tight. Okay, and then keep in mind that you have the play action power O, which is going to, the tight end, the A route is automatically going to beat man coverage or zone coverage every single time. And then you have a couple of other man beaters in here. Everyone knows what the plays that beat coverages in the strong close. Then you have the full house, which is, terrible to defend in itself. And then you have the power O, which is going to be a sick money run play. Addy Cards runs this. Credit goes to him. I found this off him. You just motion this guy, have him pick up the end. You're gonna motion him and snap it right before he gets to the furthest outside guy, which in this case is the defensive end, and he'll pick him up, and you just basically follow your blocks. You see that it's man coverage, and we can take it this way. This is a sick run. It's hard to stop. The 4-3 or the 3-4 pinch does a good job of it, but you can still pick up big yards. You really can. You can still pick up 10, 7, 8 yards every time if you run it right. And this is against the Ravens defense, so these plays are legit. So basically, I'm promoting. I read up a guide for this guy last night. He said he played 3 games with it, and he averaged about 150 to 250 yards in each game. He was really happy with it. It'll be $5. These are the formations you need if you don't want to buy it from me. You want to figure it out on your own. I form tight, I form close, and I form twins. And then the strong eye strong eye close, strong eye tight, and the full house. And you also need, out of shotgun, you need the tight slots, bunch, and I have a couple plays out of the split slot, and then the same formation out of shotgun, split offset, and split slot, and split flex, all those right there. So if you guys, and also tight doubles on. So if you guys want to pick this up, it's going to be a sick way to keep your opponent guessing all game long and beat all kinds of defenses. I tell you what to look for on the plays, and just do a little breakdown of the defense, the main run stopper defenses that people use. So if you guys want to pick that up, just send me a message, and I'll get back to you ASAP. I'll write it up for you. And check out my run stopper video. Still haven't got beat deep on it. Still haven't got burned on it. It's a sick run stopper. And just hit me up. Tell me what you think of the videos, guys.